Why did biblical figures have multiple wives? If polygamy is a sin, it's a bit jarring, isn't it? The Old Testament is like a Vegas buffet of polygamy. Abraham, Jacob, David, Solomon, and these are the supposed good guys. Yet there's a glaring contradiction with modern Christian doctrine which, for the most part, preaches monogamy. What's going on here? The answer lies in historical context and in what we could call the evolution of religious norms. First off, it's important to distinguish between prescriptive and descriptive passages in the Bible. Not everything described, such as polygamy, is prescribed, recommended, or commanded. Much of the Bible, particularly the Old Testament, provides a historical record of the times. It's telling us what happened, not necessarily what should happen. So why did the big boys of the Bible have multiple wives? The reasons were varied but often boiled down to social and political strategy. Marriages were tools for solidifying alliances, building wealth, or producing offspring in times of high infant mortality rates. In a way, they were working within the societal framework of their era. Now, was God cool with all this? The Bible doesn't say God endorsed polygamy, but he certainly worked through polygamists. It seems that divine patience was in abundant supply, waiting for humanity to catch up with a higher moral code over time. Let's now peek into why modern churches aren't hoisting the polygamy banner down the aisles on Sundays. Simple. As Christianity bedded down with Roman culture, which valued monogamy, church doctrine followed suit. Hence, polygamy became a relic of the past, inadmissible in the moral panorama of modern Christianity. However, these dusty corners of biblical history aren't ignored by scholars or students. They're just complex. They don't fit well into sermons that need to hit home in 20 minutes before parishioners bolt for brunch. Moreover, let's be real. Although Portland isn't exactly the poster child for conservative values, broaching the topic of polygamy in a sermon would raise more eyebrows than a unicycle-riding hipster juggling fire on a typical Tuesday. In the end, it's a mix of cultural evolution, changing moral landscapes, and selective theological emphasis that keeps polygamy under the radar in religious discussions. But it's all there in the text, a reminder that our spiritual forebears were as human as we are, living in times that were vastly different from our own.